Okay, so I just asked you to do this last day. So this is easy, but only thing is you have to be organized and you have to properly divide this. Actually, you have to find these number of rows and columns before anything. Before anything you do, you need to find the number of columns as well as number of rows. To do that, you can just extend these lines. So this is the image. Okay, this can be examination question. You are given this kind of examination question and you need to do that. So how you are going to do? So when you are going to do that, right? When you're going to do that, you need to extend these lines. Okay, so you have to keep extend these lines. May lines to extend karan. Then only you can count the number of rows and columns exactly, because this is it needs really needed to count these things before we begin, right? Just finish, and this is just extending, and now we can count the number of columns. So how many columns? You can see it is. Maybe when you're doing this in rough paper, do this way, so it will be easy. So then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 columns. So same thing you can do vertically by extending the right, like this. You can just extend, and here also you can extend, and here also you can extend that, and then you can count the number of let's you put asterisk number of rows. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can say 6 rows and 7 columns. 6 rows, 7 columns. The basic thing in the examination, please do like this. So please, first of all, so take a rough sheet. When you are given like merge columns and cells, just extend these lines. Find the exact number of columns, exact number of rows. Do this in rough sheet. So take paper, and then you can take a new file. And let me do this. I'm going to create HTML document, HTML closing tag, and then the head section, head closing, and the title section, and title closing. And let's say hello, and then the body section, and closing of the body section 2, and inside that you are going to start the table, and you can say table border is 1. Initially you don't know the margins and all, therefore better to have a border to see that. Then you can say width. Actually this is 9/6 in the middle, but the entire table will be taken, entire page will be taken, so you can say 100%, since entire page will be taken. And the height, so let's calculate the height, and you can see it is 100 plus 40 plus 50 plus 400 plus 60 plus 100. 100, 40, 50, 190, 190, 590, 590 plus 60 is 650, and then 100, 750. So we can say 750 is the height. 750 is the height of the table. You are done with the table. So how many rows? You know, table row, table row. So let's do this. If you have not done this as a homework, you can do this with me. Then there will be a number of cells or number of columns. So you can just indicate by the number of cells. So these 7, right? In a single row, there will be 7 cells. Okay, then how many such rows? There will be 6 such rows. Copy this and paste this 5 more times. You are done, and this is the basic structure. So let me save that. Save this as a table 1.html in documents, and here and done. So let's open that by going to the and this is this, yeah, untitled for table one. So let's open, and this is what you can see. It is filling the entire table, but it is equal number of cells in each row. So let's do this quickly. So this is not difficult, just creating the basic layout. I think you have just taken screenshot last day, screenshot of this, and also take a screenshot of this after extending the lines. Then, okay, then move to the coding interface, either Notepad, Notepad++, and start coding. I have only done a copy paste task. So the initial things, this you have to code. This part you have to code. After that, whatever you write here need to be copy and paste. Paste it 6 times. So that is it. Please do this now. Let me know once you're done. Don't take much time, because today we have to learn links as well. And after that, we'll be moving to the next linking embedding part. And after that, we have to discuss the CSS JavaScript. This is a very long lesson. This will take very long time to finish, because you know the nature. Please tell me if you're done. Right, when you're doing the examination also, you have to write in the paper. That doesn't matter. But the thing is, if you practice this in your computer, it will be very easy to remember the context. That is why I'm telling you to practice. Right? It is okay to write and learn, but the thing is, this will give, so this is different. I know most of the A-level ICT classes, O-level ICT classes, students used to write down the things and study and then write the examination. Why you are doing that? This is not for your examination. This is not just for your examination. You can pass the examination anyway, but that is not the main goal. Main goal is facing your future. So you need that practical knowledge. Even for the examination, if you have the practical exposure, it will be very, very easy. Therefore, please practice it. So practicing will give you extra strength. When writing the examination, you don't want to by heart and remember things again and again and recall them, because it will be automatically go to your blood when you are practicing. So do it, practice it. Right? I hope that you are done. You have done. This is, if not, take a screenshot and practice. So this is the first part, and just take that. And this is the last part. Okay, this is what you are getting now. This is the result that you are getting. Okay, then what? Then you need to control this. Control according to the given sizes. So that can be the next. You can see 100, 40, 50, 100, 40, 50, then 400, 100, 40, 50, 400, 60, 100. So these are the sizes. 100, 40, 50, 400, 60 to 100. So let's put that sizes. So you can put that as height. So let's put the height 100. Please remember the figures that we saw. 100, 40 ne, oh sorry, 100, then 40, then 50, then 400, then 60, and again 100, again 100. So that you need to put, and after that this will be controlled, and you can see height controlled table. Yes, what is the question? Getting table in vertical form. So okay, then in that case, Pradisha, can you share that? So I just want to know what you're getting, so I can help you. But before that, just show me what you're getting. So maybe small coding issue or something. Just share the code, then I can teach you. So that's it. Can you share the screen, please? Pradisha, can you share the screen? You can go to screen sharing and then select the screen. Green color button for screen sharing, select the screen and share. The blue color button, just select that and it will be shared. Okay, now this one. So, okay, you are doing this in Notepad. Go up, please move up. Move up and HTML, head, title, okay, then head close body. Head close body open, table, border 1 with 200 height. This is okay. With 200 name, with 100% name. With 100% name. 100 and percentage mark also. Percentage. So this is 100 pixels. When you add the percentage marks only, it will consider as a percent. That is shift and 5. Okay, so move down. Then TR, set of TDs. How many TDs? Inside one TR, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 TDs. Just have 7 TDs. So you need to have 7, right? There are only 5 now. There are 7. Oh. Don't do that. Just copy the TD part only. No, so I'll suggest from here to here, please erase everything. When method palla තියෙන ටික erase කරලා දාන්න. පල්ලයට දිගටම erase කරන්න. Here to here what පල්ලයට මම තව යන්න. හරි erase කරන්න ඔබ. Okay, now add TD, another TD. So this is table row. After that, you have one table data, second table data, third table data, fourth table data, fifth table data, 6 and 7. 6 and another one. In the next slide, okay. Now close the TR. Close TR. ඒක වාගේ close වෙලා තිබ්බේ නෑ. TR එක close කරන්න මෙහෙම. TR. So that is another issue. අර TD close කරනවා වගේ තමයි. TR. Right, now copy entire thing and paste 5 more times. Copy, and after that press enter, paste, Control V, again enter, Control V to paste, shortcut, Control and V key, CTRL key and V key, again enter, Control V. Enter, Control V. I think now you are done, right? So then you can save and see the table. Just double click on the table and see. I hope you are getting the correct one this time. You have already shared the notepad with it, then I'll not be able to see the table, but I hope you are getting it, right? Are you? Oh, not. Still not. One more thing, you have to finish the table tag also. Table tag, body tag, you know, close karanna. You have to finish the table tag. After all, after all the code, after all this code, then you have to close the table tag here, then the body tag, after that HTML tag. Then body tag, after that HTML tag. That is, then only it is complete. Are you getting the table or not yet? Is it okay now or not okay? You know what? Because when you minimize, I cannot see that because you have only shared one window. Or I can window I can share but the pane and windows. But tell me, are you getting or not? Or share the entire screen. Stop I share the full screen. Then I can see. Or share the Firefox, whatever the window that you're looking. Still, it's not saved. But they save in a file save as and save it. I hope you are getting it right. Because I'm blind. I'm blind because I cannot only see the coding part. I cannot see the implementation part. Pradisha, are you getting? Oh. Hello. It's not sharing. Just wait. Yes, you're getting it. You're getting it means like how many rows? Balan rows tiene ekai dekai 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it only 4? Then you have to paste two more times. The TR part. Go to the notepad again and paste the TR part 2 more times. TR open to TR close. Open to close. Copy and paste it 2 more times to get 6. Okay, I hope the others are also done. So save it and see. Now you will be able to see there. Just save it. File save and go and refresh your browser window and then you can see. Okay, that is okay now. Now the next part is right. Okay, good. You are doing that, so it's better, right? So next part is controlling the height. That is easy. Just add the height attribute according to the given example. So it is 100, 40, 50, 400, 60, 100. These are the 6 rows. If you can see them carefully. So these are the heights. And also I'm adding the colors. So I'm adding BG color. Do this together. So I'm adding BG color of hash 90, 90, 90. That is a light gray color. So you know how to create colors because we have learned that in the previous video. And for the second one, I'm adding dark gray color. So maybe 53, 53, 53, something dark gray. And for the last one also, I'm adding light gray color. And for the middle 3 rows, I'm adding blue color. Blue color, so I need red, some red. So let's say 60 red, 90 green, and CB amount of blue. So I think this will give some blue color. Yes. CB is high. So 60, 90 are low. 60 is red, 90 is green, red, green, blue. So blue is high. CB is high value. So you're getting, this is hexadecimal, right? Hexadecimal number system. Okay, let's refresh and you can see you're getting this one. So the color part also done. Okay, so please do this now. I'll give you another 5 minutes. Just go through that and do it. Right, now you know how to control the these properties. Next is very important thing, that is how we merge. Right, that is not difficult, but only thing is you need to think. So the first row, you can see there are how many rows? How many columns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 columns merged. ඒ වගේම තමයි මේක. එතකොට උඩ එක කරා නම් යට එකත් ඒ වගේම තමයි. 7 columns merged. How to indicate that? So let's move to the code and mention that. That is all. So in the first table data, you can say, please merge call span. Please merge how many columns? 7 columns. 7 columns. If you need to merge 7 columns, that means this one, this one, this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all will be merged. So you have only one cell. Others need to give room to this merged cell. So you need to erase the others. Therefore, we need to erase this. So that's all. So let's do the same here. Erase this and indicate only one table data and merge how many columns? Column span 7. 7 columns. Save it, and then you'll be seeing this preview. You can see this and this. These are now merged. Okay. Now HTML, hello, table is done. Border is 1 with 100%. Height is this. Then there's TR, height is given. And this hyphen I need to remember. Otherwise it will come outside. Now you can see it's properly merging. Right, now what about this one? So now what about this one? The second. In the second row, you can see this cell merge down to 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. Meya hatarak row hatarak merge. It's merging down 4 rows, and this is same. It's merging down 4 rows. How to tell that? Merge in 4 rows. Easy. Go to the cell in the second row, first cell and the last cell. Instruct second row, first cell. Instruct, hey, merge down row span, because merge down row span 4, and the last also row span 4. Save. Since it is merging down, you need to give room to that merging cell, so you need to erase this one, this one, this one, and this one. Why? You have to give room. Then මෙයා පල්ලහැට එනවනේ. පල්ලහැට එනකොට පල්ලහැ එකේ පළවෙනිය යනවා. දෙවෙනියත් යනවා. පල්ලහැ එකේ තුන්වෙනියත් යනවා. ඒ වගේම මේ අන්තිම එකේ අන්තිම row, last row, පළවෙනිය, දෙවෙනිය, තුන්වෙනිය. තුන් දෙනාටම යන්න. Save it, and then you can see the witness. Oh, something went wrong. Rows pass, row span. Okay, you can see the witness now. Okay, try this and others also. මේකත් කරන්න. අනිත් ටිකත් try කරන්න. You can complete the table now. It's easy. You can easily complete the table. It's easy. Do it now. What is the remaining? Remaining thing is easy since you have done this part. So here, let me move. So here you have to create this. You have to merge all 5, right? මෙතන ඉතුරු වෙන 5 merge කරන්න ඕනේ. Here, the remaining 5 you need to merge. Here also, your remaining 5 you need to merge. Here you have to merge 2, and here you have to merge 3. 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, then 5 again. So how to do that? So simple. So go to the code, merge 5, here I need to merge 5, call span 5. So I'm merging all 5 here. Here I'm merging 2 and 3. Call span 2. Call span 3. Here also again merging call span 5. Merging 5 again. So this is, you can see ultimately it is very small code. Right? It's very, very small code. This is the output. And if you want to remove these lines, you can remove the border. Say border equals 0. Then no lines will be there, but the spaces will be there. To remove the spaces, you can say cell spacing is equal to 0. Then no spaces. You can see it's solid. But if you say cell spacing 1, there will be 1 line space between these cells. And here you can see there is a gap outside the table. Here there is a gap, and here also there is a gap. That outside gap can be removed using CSS, cascading style sheets. To do that, you need to put some code there. So you can add that to the head section style. So what is the style? You can say in body tag, no margin. Body curly braces, you can say margin is 0 pixels, no margin. So you cannot see that line now, right? That can be removed. This is the final output. And this is it. You can take a screenshot, but my advice, better you try this. I'll give you 2 minutes, 3 minutes to try first. Then I'll move to the object linking and embedding part, OLE. Right, now, next is links. Right, let me move to that chapter now. This is easy. Now I think you can do any exercise. Let's do more in the paper discussion. Right, in more examples can be done in the paper discussion. So let's move to the next part now. Actually, we have done up to this level, right? So next is we need to know about the links, object linking and embedding, right? How we can add objects, how we can link objects, and how we can combine, or how we can combine resources in web pages, how we can link basically. So link need to be activated by a trigger. So when there is a link, it need to be activated by a trigger. You need to give a trigger to activate the link. That is the nature of link. But if it is embedding, it will be automatically displayed in the web page. That is the difference. The difference between linking and embedding. In linking, in the linking part, there is a requirement. So we need to have a kind of trigger to activate the link. It can be user trigger, it can be time trigger. User action එකක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්, time action එකක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙම කරන දෙයක් හින්දා තමයි link එකට යන්නේ. But in the other hand, embedding means the particular thing, the resource that you embed it, whether it's a music, image, video, PDF, anything, any supportive document, actually it will be rendered by the browser itself. Browser එක පෙන්නනවා. Browser will be rendering that. It will be rendered by the browser. And not just that, after rendering, so it will be automatically displayed in the web page. Right, that is what the embedding is. The linking need trigger, but embedding it doesn't need trigger. It will be displayed automatically. Let me show some example. Okay, let's go to a web page. Let's go to bing.com. Bing.com. When you access bing.com, you can see there is a background image. In being searched, there is a background image. Actually, this background image is embedded. It's automatically loaded. It is embedded. So let's click on this, the Ukraine control. This is a link. You can see when you go to the link here in the status bar, please look at the status bar. When you try to trigger or try to activate a link, just look at the status bar here. And when you go to the particular thing, the status bar will display the destination where it will move. Status bar එක පෙන්නනවා කොහෙටද මේ යන්නේ කියලා here. When you go on top of link here, the status bar here sign in එකට. So status bar shows it is activating the JavaScript. When I click on the mic, the status bar nothing. Then search using it's nothing. But when I go to the news, it is going to msn.com some news. That is what shown in the status bar. Actually, that is linking. Linking කියන්නේ link එක click කරාට පස්සේ තමයි එතනට එන්නේ. Click කරන්න විතරක් ඕනේ. It can be time triggers, automatic timeout, or time countdowns, or like timer can also move you to a new page or new resource. Some downloads, for an example, when you visit some pages, it will say your software will be automatically downloaded after this amount of minutes or this amount of seconds. Or some pages are redirecting us, or some pages are sending us to some other resources after a certain time. So that is time triggered. And when you click, if it is activated, that is called user triggered. Click eකට activate වෙනවා නම් user triggered කියලා කියනවා. Time eකට activate වෙනවා නම් time triggered කියලා කියනවා. Anyway, it needs kind of trigger. A link need a trigger, but embedding will automatically display or render. We call rendering. Rendering කියලා තමයි කියන්නේ. That means the browser will identify the content and will be activated. Even some sounds, browser can activate automatically when you visit some pages. So let's go to online radio Sri Lanka, something like that. Online radio Sri Lanka. When you visit such pages, let's go to one page. Let's go to FM, some FM service. Mostly when you visit these FMs, so what about this live FM? But okay. And here you can. So it's playing, but I'm not sure whether you can here. You have the play button. So this is embedded, right? And some are automatically actually played, but this one is like it needs some link activation to play anyway. So it needs some activation. So, but most these embedded things can be played automatically. Okay, now I think you have a better idea about linking and embedding. Let's see what kind of links that you have in this section. So one link is, actually there are three kind of hyperlinks. One is internal. Internal means within web page, within the website. So not within web page, within the website. So let's say you are in Google website and you are navigating to some pages in Google. So okay, this is FM. This is like FM and all. So if you navigate, or let's go to NI.lk, National Institute of Education, ජාතික අධ්‍යාපන ආයතනයේ website එක. This NIE.lk. When you go to that, it's http://www. NIE.lk. Okay, displaying that. Okay, then when you go through the here, let's go to home. So this is still NIE.lk default information, NIE.lk info page, info page, courses, NIE.lk courses, right? Likewise, you can see these are links. These are called internal within the site. Then there are links external, which is going outside of the website, another website, link it to another website. In page, bookmarks. Within the page, bookmarks. So let me show an example. Let's say Sri Lanka Wikipedia. If you search details about Sri Lankan Wikipedia, that will be a lengthy page. Normally, why we put bookmarks? We put bookmarks when there are a lot of pages and we cannot remember the exact page. When you're reading books, physically I'm telling. පොත් කියව කියව ඉඳිද්දි පොත දිගයි නම් කියවපු පිටුව මතක නැත්නම් අපි දානවා bookmark එකක්. When reading books, we use bookmarks just to remember the page. Similarly, right, when read books, similarly, when the page is lengthier, මේ page එක දිග වැඩි කොට මේ වගේ, we are using bookmarks here. So why? Because when you click on link here, let's go to the prehistoric Sri Lanka. It moved to the ancient Sri Lankan section. Let's move to another topic. Climate of Sri Lanka. You can see it shows climate. Then let's say food and festivals in Sri Lanka. Let's move to the same page, food and festivals. Okay. So likewise, bookmarks are used to move within a single page up and down. Let's create a bookmark and see this. Let's quickly create a bookmark and see this status now. Okay. In order to add bookmarks, you need to have a lengthy page. So let's create a lengthy page. I'm going to use a trick. So for do that, actually, I'm using Word. By using Word, I'm writing equal RAND equal RAND, RAND. Then I'm writing I need 12 paragraph each with 10 lines. So it will give random 12 paragraphs. Now it's lengthy, right? How I did that? I wrote equal Word again. I visited Google, I visited Word. Then I type equal RAND 12, 10. It has given 12, right? It has given 12 paragraph each with 10 lines. So it is lengthier now. Now let me complete by adding paragraph tag, because HTML will only recognize paragraph. Otherwise, what will happen if you copy and paste the same text? So let's copy and paste, right? I have to make copy paste. So let's copy paste this in another HTML file. See this, right? When you copy and paste this, right? What will happen? When you copy and paste this, let's save this now. I'm going to save this now. And